Hello, hello. It's Tamara Bennett from Southern Adornments Decor. Today, I am going to be giving you a sneak peek behind the scenes of what happened inside our Painters Clubhouse membership during the month of December. So normally I do this like the last Tuesday of the current month of December, but that was Christmas. So this got put off until now. And if you're a Painters Clubhouse member, maybe you'll see some of your projects shared on the screen. If you're not a Clubhouse member, you can find out more about our community at paintersclubhouse.com. I did put that link in the video description for you. Right now, the doors to the membership are closed, but we will be opening them again in the spring. And there's a chance that we'll do like a flash promotion between now and then. So if you get your name on the wait list, you should get an email notifying you next time the doors are open. Hello, Angel. Thank you for dropping in and saying hi to me. So some highlights from December. This design is actually hanging up on the wall behind me. It is the disco heart design. I taught this one inside the clubhouse. And it's got the 3D word love on there. And I actually took a rotary tool bit and softened the edges of the laser cut letter. So it looks just a little softer, a little more rounded, a little less laser cut, if you will. And so I taught that one inside the clubhouse. These disco ball designs have been so popular in pop culture right now. And so if you paint this one, it might be a good paint party design to teach if you're doing this as a business. Hey, Sandy. Hi, Christy. Hello, Donna and Linda. Thank you for popping in. Good afternoon, Wendy. And I know that one like this might seem a little intimidating, but my daughter Charlie actually taught the same design to our clubhouse kids this month. And this is Charlie's. She's only 9 years old. Now, granted, my 9-year-old daughter, look how cute this is. She's got little disco ball beads on the hanger, is not the typical 9-year-old artist. Like, she's had a lot of practice. Most kids might not be able to jump right in and paint this like she was able to. However, there was one thing we did that made this really simple for her. We picked out, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors. We picked out 6 colors. So there were like 3 shades of pink or coral and like 2 shades of purple. And then maybe 1 more shade of pink. I don't know, but it was 6 shades and we laid them out in order. So kids know how to make a pattern, right? They start doing that in like preschool or kindergarten. They'll lay out like square, circle, rectangle, whatever. And they know how to do a repeating pattern. So that's all Charlie had to do. She started a repeating pattern going across. And when she got to number 6, she started with number 1 again and just kept repeating the pattern all the way down. And the thing too that helped was we painted the entire background a solid color of one of the lighter colors. So that kind of made it to where she didn't have to do a lot of coats of each of the colors. And she struggled to stay inside the lines just a little bit. You can see that, but if you're holding it from back here, nobody's going to notice. But one thing that made this really easy was she took a paint pen and traced along those lines on top of the colors that she had painted in the squares. So that kind of cleaned it up a lot and distracted from those little spaces where she got outside the lines. So I guess I'm saying all that to say, like, if you're a new clubhouse member and designs like this intimidate you, try to follow steps like that we teach in our tutorials that will break it down for you in a simplistic way. And then if you're teaching this in paint parties, that's a way that you can teach it that will simplify it for your participants. Tammy says, hope y'all are having a super new year. I am. Thank you. Hello, Margarita. I see Charlotte and Heather are here. Hi, Christina. Hello, Donna. Charlie is a sweetheart, and she's becoming such a good little teacher. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Brandy. She's got the natural gift of encouragement, which I feel like is something God gifted me with. I love to encourage other people, whether that's somebody in the grocery line that's got a cute pair of earrings, and I'm just encouraging her and saying how cute her earrings are, or I'm working at an SA Live event and I'm walking around and I see, somebody who looks like maybe they're painting for the first time. I'll find something about their painting that I really like, and I try to encourage them. Encouragement gives us a little bit of boost of confidence sometimes, and Charlie definitely has the gift of encouragement. So that is like step number 1 to being able to be a teacher, is just being an encourager. Hey, Helen. Donna says, love her. She's precious. Thank you. I'm so proud of her. Well, then our guest instructor last month in December was Stacy Connor. If you're not following her, you can look her up online at Hippie Cricket Designs. She paints live on TikTok a lot. And she came across my feed a while back, and she's actually taught twice in the clubhouse now. So this was her second tutorial. She taught this really cute sweater deer design. And she has a very unique painting style. So I was so glad to have her come in. That's one of the really great things about the Painters Clubhouse is that every month we have a guest instructor. And so you're not only learning from me, you're picking up things from the other instructors, which are things I probably wouldn't naturally teach you because that's not my painting style. So it's really great. Cindy says, your UPS just delivered your companion pack. I bet you're running to go open it up. Yay. Hello, good afternoon, Laura. Okay, so moving on, here are some designs that our members painted this month. Linda Helser got her disco heart design painted. If you look closely, there's a drop shadow on the word of hers. I have a drop shadow on mine as well. You can see the white. And so that was kind of a cool little technique that I taught how to do that if you don't know how to do a drop shadow on a word. Cindy Fowler shared this beautiful design that she painted. This is not a clubhouse design, but this welcome sign has interchangeable flowers, which I thought was super cool. And so she shared that inside the clubhouse with us. Lauren Martin shared an ornament that she's been painting. It says, family makes life snow fun. That is a design that we sell in our shop, but it's not a Painters Clubhouse design. Janelle Stearns shared the Ho Ho Retro design that is available at shopdoorhangers.com. I painted this one live right here on Facebook and on my YouTube channel, like the first Tuesday in December. So if you scroll back in the video archives a little bit, you'll find that one. Crystal says, I like to do one-on-one with the kids. That way they have my full attention. Yes, Charlie loves one-on-one attention. Let me tell you, she loves it. So that's always really, really good learning environment for kids. Dee Dee wants to know, am I going to do Whatnot again anytime soon? I have been stewing on when I'm going to do that. It is in the back of my mind. I think I've just got a lot going on right now, but I'm traveling a lot over the next 6 weeks. I'm like gone a week, home a week. We are planning on doing a big birthday sale during my birthday, which is March the 6th. So maybe I'll plan a Whatnot sale during that week or weekend. That way it kind of coincides with my birthday sale, because by then I'll be done traveling. I'll have time to gather all the things. Plus we'll be doing the birthday sale. So that might be a good time to do another Whatnot sale. So, which by the way, if y'all are not following me on Whatnot, I can grab the link and drop it in the comments. Whatnot is a live selling app. And you can go on there and there's people on there selling all hours of the day. And whatnot. And so it's kind of fun because you can go in there and you can auction things off and bid on them. Let me see if it'll let me paste this here. Yes. Okay. So this is my Whatnot account. If you go and click this link, it will invite you to download the Whatnot app. So set up an account and everything, follow my profile. And then when I actually schedule a sale, if you have your notifications turned on, it should notify you that Southern Adornments is going to do a sale on X date at X time. And sometimes it'll let you preview all the things that are going to be in the Whatnot sale. So the last time I did one, I only did it behind closed doors to my Painters Clubhouse members because I'd never done one before. I was really nervous about it, and it went so well. So I can't wait to do one publicly. Crystal said I better save up for that birthday sale. But you can auction things off live. You can have buy it now sales. You can do giveaways. You can sell mystery boxes, and it's a really fun like shopping environment. And so when somebody wins the sale, like it'll pop it up on the screen with like confetti and say like Crystal won, or whatever. And so it's really fun. You ought to check it out. Although right now I feel like it's full of people who are selling like used sneakers and weird yard sale type items, which the things that I sold in my Whatnot sale were definitely not the normal things you would find every day on my website. Some of it was like paint that I had left over here, or red aspen nails that I had overstock on, or some of my artwork or whatever. And so it's kind of a literally Whatnot being the name of the app. It's Whatnot, like whatever I can find to sell. So it'll be fun. Sharon said, is the Disco Love template available for purchase if you aren't a member of the Clubhouse? No. That design is a Painters Clubhouse exclusive for at least an entire year. So it won't be available to the public until maybe next Valentine's or after that. So we'll see. But if you want it, you'll have to join the Clubhouse. Okay, some other designs our members shared. Deanna Evans shared a beautiful baby door hanger. It says Bryson Allen is the baby's name. So it's a cowboy boot and hat. And then on the little plaque down below, she has the baby's birth weight and birthday information. Wanda Heilman shared this beautiful I was giggling because it's got gnomes on it and I didn't realize it. This beautiful like landscape in there. I don't know. It reminds me of Italy a little bit because I visited Italy back in September for my 20th anniversary cruise. And it's got some cute little gnomes. I think it's supposed to be, I bet it's supposed to be Irish because they look like they're Irish gnomes holding little mugs of beer or whatever it is. They're so cute. Kathy shared a hello sign with some daisies and a ladybug. Super cute. I just always get inspired seeing all these cute designs that are shared in the Clubhouse, even the ones that are not designs we sell. It inspires me to see you guys trying new techniques, creating new designs and all of that. I know that red ladybug just pops on top of those daisies. It's so cute. Sarah Hastings has painted the winter cardinal design. This one is available at shopdoorhangers.com. I love how she added the little touches of snow on the branch and on the cherries, or not cherries. They're not cherries. Holly berries? What do you call these? I don't know. I guess it depends on the type of tree it is. The little berries. We'll just call them berries. Speaking of snow, we're supposed to get 3 to 6 inches here on Friday, and my family is so excited. Most people don't get excited about snow, but we love a good snow around here, especially if it's just one that's really good that you can go sledding in. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to do that on Friday. Susan Delaney shared the Joy door hanger design. She painted it on a wood round and added some really fun pops of color. Wendy Blocks did a reindeer head, and that one is originally not on a round, but I love how she incorporated it on a round with the little dot design going around. It's a really great way to use a template and trace it on a shape that you already have. So you could do this on the back side of a door hanger. If you've got some, a round one with something on the front, you could flip it around and paint something on the back. And if you're not ready to cut out your own door hangers yet, or you can't afford to purchase door hanger blanks from us, this is a really great alternative. Just tracing your templates on shapes you already have or shapes you purchase like at Hobby Lobby or somewhere on sale. Judy Ditch shared a Christmas church design and the Christmas tree cakes design that she painted. The Christmas church I painted on Facebook a few years ago. And then the Christmas tree cakes, I think I painted that one on Facebook Live a few years ago too. I can't remember, but those are both available at shopdoorhangers.com. Let's see. Rosemary Crawford shared some cocoa mug type designs that she's been painting. Both of these are available in our shop. Beautiful job on the lettering on that red cocoa mug. That's definitely one that has a lot of detail work. So you'd have to use like a round tip brush to do all of that. And she did a beautiful job. Janelle Stearns painted a bunch of these cute little wood block signs as gifts for her husband's coworkers. So if you don't recognize this project, that is actually one of the projects we taught at Southern Adornments Live. It's reversible, so you can spin it around, and on the other side, it's got a pair of ice skates and some snowflakes. And then on this side, it's got trees, and it just says the word Mary. And so she purchased some extras of that project after SA Live and painted them as gifts. Tammy Polk did a really cute little mushroom house design, and I really love the bow that she put at the top of it. Great job on that, Tammy. Some other wins from the Clubhouse. Carrie held a wreath class. So lots of our Clubhouse members have businesses or are trying to start businesses. So they're teaching paint parties, wreath classes, crafting parties. Marie Mosley, for example, right there at the top, has a paint studio right next to her CPR class. I guess you call it a classroom. Yeah. She teaches CPR classes in this space in the public. And then right next door, she purchased, I think, or rented out the building right, or the office space right next to it and turned that into a paint studio. So she said my ornament bar that I had was a success, and I even opened up my studio a few days this week. I've sold kits and a few of my original paintings. So I love that this is becoming a success for you, Marie. Janet Hunter had a booth this weekend and sold 6 door hangers. So even if you don't like do paint parties or have like a paint studio, you could sell at craft fairs like Janet. Great job, Janet. Heather Hearing said, I participated in my first craft show yesterday and did so well. It's always intimidating doing that very first one because you're like, I don't know how much product to bring. I don't know how to set up my products. And so what I really love is that inside the clubhouse, you can find lots of pictures of people's craft booth setups and, their recommendations on what's been selling well lately and stuff like that. I feel like they're all very generous with their advice. Wendy said, how long will the companion pack be available to the Painters Clubhouse? I haven't had a chance to order yet. Wendy, the current companion pack for January is available until the last Tuesday of January, which I believe is January 27th. So you've got quite a while to go ahead and order. But of course, the Cocoa and Crafts Day starts this Saturday. It's probably too late to order it in time to get it for Saturday, but you could go ahead and order it and paint on the replay. I know, isn't it awesome? I'm so excited for them. Darla Gordon finished a couple of these football door hangers that we taught last fall. It says Friday Night Lights up on the megaphone, and she painted them for her grandsons. So these are really great because you can customize them to the team colors that you want. If you want to leave off the words, you could put the team's name or your grandson's name or his football number or whatever on the helmet. So those are really great gift ideas. Cindy Fowler did paint party number 2 for the weekend. She said one more to go on Friday and then a much needed break for a few weeks. Paint parties are a lot of work, but they're very rewarding, not just financially because they do bring in a good amount of money, but also like they fill my cup. I do miss doing paint parties and seeing people in person to teach regularly. It's exhausting, don't get me wrong. But I do get my fill of that by teaching in the clubhouse and by doing SA Live. And of course, we've got our Painters Clubhouse cruise this summer where we're going to be crafting on a cruise ship, which, by the way, we talked about yesterday during my live. So if any of you guys are interested in that, comment SA Live if you're interested in that, and it'll send you information. Or PC Live if you want to go on the crafty cruise. If you comment PC Live in the comments, it'll send that to your messenger. But we would love to have you join us on the cruise ship. We're leaving out of Galveston and going to Costa Maya and Cozumel, Mexico. And so there's 2 port days and 2 at-sea days. It's a 5-night cruise. And so during the at-sea days, we'll actually be crafting on the ship. Dee Dee says, Marie said, I have a break during my instructor updates. Hey, Marie, glad you popped in. I was just talking about you because I was sharing about your ornament bar success. Dee Dee said, can you just order the snowman sitter? Yes. So it is available inside the Clubhouse dashboard. Just log in over there and it should be right at the top. Lisa says, what's the banner we're going to do on Saturday's class? It is the winter. I'll probably be showing it here at the end of these slides, but it's the winter attachment bundle. We're going to be using 3 of the snowflakes, a winter hat, and a winter pair of gloves. So those templates were also uploaded into the dashboard yesterday. Sandy's excited about the cruise. I am too. It's going to be a blast. Denise Gerke bought wood and a jigsaw to try cutting out some circles. That's intimidating. If you've never done it before, it's a little intimidating because you're like, how am I going to cut a perfect circle? But there actually is a little trick to it. There's like a circle cutting. Whoa, hello. What happened? It totally just dropped my internet. Like the screen went and disappeared. So are y'all still here? Cindy says, paint parties are a lot of work, but you're so right. They fill my cup and I'm so proud of everyone. They're finished. I love it. I have 5 scheduled for this month. Wow, Cindy, that is amazing. Donna said, is there free templates for that or do we need to buy the companion pack to get those items? There's free templates. I don't think they uploaded them until yesterday. Okay, hopefully I wasn't gone too long. I think it was only about 10 seconds, but I was like, where did it go? The screen just went bloop. It was gone. That was weird. It said temporary internet issue or something, and it just dropped me off the planet, but I'm back. Okay. Let's see. Other things. Oh, I was talking about the circle cutting jig. So if you've never heard of this before, Lauren Martin in the Clubhouse actually shared a video showing how to do this. And I believe we have it pinned in the guides tab of the Painters Clubhouse, but it's a circle cutting jig. So you kind of put just like a little bitty screw in the very center of your board. And then I don't know if you I don't remember because I haven't watched the video in a while, but I think the jigsaw attaches to the jig and it guides your jigsaw into cutting a perfect circle. So if you were planning on doing a lot of rounds, it would be really smart to like stack your wood and cut like 3 at a time, cut through 3 pieces of wood at a time. So Linda says she loves the circle jig. Yeah, if you don't have a laser machine, that's a really great way to like cut a lot of circles. And I mean, if you wanted to do paint parties and teach door hangers, you could do all circle shaped door hangers and not have to worry about ever cutting out an actual shape. If you wanted to keep things super simple, then you could just cut out a ton of circles. You've always got plenty of circles, and then you would just trace your designs on the circles. So that would work. Nancy Beeson said, I had 3 parties in 3 days. She said, I have 1 more scheduled this year, but no sign-up so far. I'm blessed already. So this was back in December, 35 painters this month. I love that you're keeping track of the numbers, Nancy. That is such an accomplishment. I'm curious to know how many parties you did in the year of 2024 and what your goal is for 2025. She really ramped up her paint party business this past year. I know she's also in Heidi Easley's paint party headquarters group. So she's learning the marketing side of doing paint parties. I just teach, the painting skills and techniques and provide you guys with designs. Heidi, however, teaches like the actual marketing and business side of things. And so if you ever need that information, go check out Heidi at Texas Art and Soul. Linda says the jig is used with a router. Okay, I couldn't remember if it was a jigsaw or a router. So thank you for that. Jacqueline said, my husband made a circle jig to cut mine. Your husband sounds handy. Send him over. I've got all kinds of things that need doing around here. Okay, something else we do in the Clubhouse every month is we have a rock star of the month. Now, that person's not usually chosen until the end of the month. So at the time that we made slides, we didn't have our December rock star yet, but our November rock star was Janelle Stern. So congrats to Janelle. And we also have Zoom paint parties every month. So those are usually hosted by Lauren Martin, Sandy McWhirter, or Marie Mosley, or one of our ladies. And you can see as in the pictures over there to the right, a lot of the ladies will pop up on the screen. And some of them are just sitting and sipping their coffee or hanging out. Some of them are painting while they watch. It's a really great opportunity for you guys to get to know each other. I'm not always on those calls. I have somebody else host them because I feel like it's really important for you guys to be able to connect with each other, whether I'm on there or not. And so a lot of times they'll share what's going on in their daily life with their kids or their grandkids, or they'll share what happened at the latest paint party, what's happening in, their craft fair business. And so I feel like a lot of really great tips and information is always shared on these Zoom calls. And so it's a really great resource. If you feel like you're not connected enough in the Clubhouse, if you feel like you need some accountability, hop on a Zoom call. We also do a weekly powwow, which is very similar to what I'm doing right now in this showcase. I do it on Fridays. I go live inside the group. I share pictures just like I've been sharing here. I share stuff like this, and I talk about the wins and successes inside the group. I share little tips and things just like I shared throughout this video. And so if you enjoyed this, you would definitely enjoy the Friday powwows that I do in the Clubhouse. Now, I don't do them on the Fridays when I'm out of town or whatnot, but I try to get them in almost every Friday. We also do technique spotlights. So that means that each month we have a different technique that we focus on. For December, the technique spotlight was spackle versus Snowtex. So if you've never heard of Snowtex, it's a product by Deco Art that creates texture and looks like snow on a project. And then we also showed lightweight spackle. So I compared and contrasted the 2 products and why I would use one versus the other. And I did a couple of like little demonstrations in the video, excuse me. So if you watch those technique spotlights, you can really grow your painting skills over time. And they're also really great to go back and reference if, let's say like there was one back in September, I think, where Michael, my husband, taught different staining techniques and the proper way to prepare your wood for staining. And so, you might have watched that back in September or watched part of it, but didn't have a staining project to do until February. And then in February, you're like, what was it Michael said about, this? You can go back and watch that video and have a refresher course on staining. So those are really great. Mary says, are the Zoom parties scheduled? Yeah. So at the top of the Painters Clubhouse dashboard, I'm not talking about the Facebook group. When I say dashboard, I mean, you go to southernadornmentsdecor.com and click login up at the top. And that's going to take you to your login. You're going to put in your password, and that's going to be the Clubhouse dashboard. At the top, there's a calendar of the current month's scheduled activities. And so you'll be able to go in there and see all those. Helen said, are you traveling for pleasure or business? Both. So next week, I'm going to be in Palm Springs, California for a mastermind, and that is business, but it's also fun. And then I'm home for a week. And then the last week of January, me and Michael are taking the kids on a cruise to the Bahamas. That was part of their Christmas gift. But it's also a little bit of business mixed in there because it's Heidi Easley's Paint Party Business Live cruise. So I'll be mixing and mingling with her people and with her, maybe sharing a little bit of business tips with them and painting tips with them. I don't think we're actually going to be painting on the ship, but I get to mix and mingle and mix business with pleasure. So I'm excited about that. And then I'm home for another week. And then the week after that, during the week of Valentine's, Michael and I are going to Las Vegas during Valentine's week for a business conference. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to have some fun while we're there too. We have a really romantic dinner planned at the Eiffel Tower in the Paris Hotel. So lots of really fun stuff over the next 6 weeks. And follow me on stories. I'll share all the behind the scenes. Marie says there are lots of laser questions answered, troubleshooting, whether it's issues with printers, wood, tools, lots of good information shared. She's talking about these Zoom paint parties. So, if you have a laser machine and you're struggling with something, hop on there. There's so many experienced people in there that are willing to share their advice. Janelle said she used spackle for her North Pole Cookie Co. door hanger. Yeah, that's the one she's holding right here in this picture. We actually taught that project in November in the clubhouse, and we showed how to mix paint with the spackle to make it look like frosting on these cookies, and it turned out so good. I was probably more proud of that door hanger than any other door hanger I had done throughout the year. It was beautiful. Okay, and then last but not least, happy mail giveaways. We do happy mail giveaways in the clubhouse, and so if you want to win some goodies, we'll send you some things in the mail. So coming up this Saturday, January 11th, we're going to have a Cocoa and Crafts Day. It starts at 10 a.m. inside the Painters Clubhouse. We're going to be doing 3 different projects. So we're doing a Let It Snow door hanger. I'm teaching that one. And then at noon, we're going to have a Zoom call together. So that's a good opportunity for you to just hang out, catch up, or finish painting your Let It Snow door hanger while we chat. And then at 2 p.m., Marie Mosley's going live with me to share how to paint the snow boyfriend design. So he's sitting right over there. We call him the boyfriend because we painted a girl version at SA Live back in November. So this is kind of the boyfriend to the girl. And then the banner project featured right over there is going to be taught by Lauren Martin. I'll be live with her. It's going to have 5 pieces. 3 of them are snowflakes, a hat, and some mittens. And so we'll hang them up along a string, and you'll do snowflake, hat, snowflake, mittens, snowflake, and kind of alternate with a snowflake between each piece. So Lauren is going to be teaching us how to paint that one, and I'll be live with her. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come and paint live with us in the clubhouse. It's happening from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, and whatever time we finish up on Saturday afternoon after the 4 p.m. session. But it's going to be kind of like an all-day workshop or a virtual live event. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. A lot of our clubhouse members are planning on attending. We even have some fun sweatshirts we're going to wear that said Cocoa and Crafts on them. If you're a clubhouse member and you had no idea this was going on, definitely hop into the Facebook group after this is over and click on the featured tab up at the top. There's a post. It looks very much like this, and it has all the information and all the details in that post with links for where you can buy the companion pack that has all those pieces or the sweatshirt or whatever. Can you purchase the girlfriend design? If you're a clubhouse member, yes, there is a link that we shared, I believe, in that post that I'm talking about for where to find her. Okay, that is all the information that I had to share. What kind of questions do you guys have? Helen says, are you selling the snow band boy only? Yeah, so all the things that we shared, the Let It Snow door hanger, the snow boyfriend, and the winter banner and all that can be purchased individually, or you can purchase it all as a bundle. Either way. Marie says, I'm excited to teach a fun technique. If you were at SA Live, you probably saw Marie's girly snowman that she painted, and it had a beautiful like ombre painting style on the scarf and all of that. And so I'm excited to see her paint her snow boyfriend to match and teach us how she did that. You are a very talented painter, Marie. I don't see any other questions, but I'll hang around for just a second. Can I know there's always like a delay. I never know if I'm like hopping off too quickly. Helen says, I love that winter cup or that water cup. Oh, I got this at Hobby Lobby for like $12.99. I mean, every 90s girl who loves Lisa Frank would have to get her hands on one of these. I couldn't not get it when I saw it. I was like, oh, that's so me. As if I need another cup. I've got so many cups. It's ridiculous. By the way, this Friday, I'm doing a big box of blanks reveal. So if you have not ordered a big box of blanks, it is our quarterly subscription box. There's still time to get this box between now and Sunday, I believe. You can do that at southernadornmentsdecor.com. Click on join the club, then click big box of blanks. Every box we send out this year is going to have 3D pieces in it. So I'm excited to reveal to you guys what was in this month's or this quarter's box because it was so good. It was so, so good. And a lot of you guys have already received it, already opened it up, and you were like, I love it. So can't wait to reveal. So that'll be happening on Friday during Friday Fab 5 normal time. And then next week I'll be out of town. So if y'all are not following me on TikTok also, I get into some crazy shenanigans over there. I have posted a few videos for TikTok shop, and one of them I've got like the big like hair dryer bonnet on, and I'm like, of all the videos to go viral over there, that's the one that chooses to go viral, and I look like a mushroom head. It's at like 250,000 views right now. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Why? I'm like, why can't one where I'm showing a painting go viral and that actually be something that benefits my business? But instead it's one where I look like an idiot that goes viral. But you know, that's how life is. All right, y'all. I hope you decide to join us on the Painters Clubhouse cruise and come craft with us at sea this summer. Like I said, if you're interested, comment PC Live. If you're interested in SA Live tickets, that's happening in October in Destin, Florida. You can comment SA Live for more information about that. I will warn you, SA Live early bird deadline ends at the end of this month. So you have until January 31st to save $100 off your in-person ticket. After that, the price goes up. And then as far as the cruise, we only have until February 20th for you to book with our room block on the cruise ship. So you need to purchase your crafting ticket through us. And then once you purchase that, we'll send you cruise planning information, and you'll be able to book your cruise with our cruise planner. And so I believe it's roughly $800 per person. That's based on a 2-person occupancy in the room. And so that's for 5 nights on the Mariner of the Seas with Royal Caribbean, leaving out of Galveston, Texas, going to Cozumel and Costa Maya. It's going to be a blast. You can bring your husbands or whoever. They just need to purchase through the cruise ship. They don't need to buy a crafting ticket. They just need to purchase and book their cruise with the cruise director. Robin says, my BBB is sitting in Indiana since December 30th. Is Indiana still on strike? What is going on over there? Do I need to go over there and kick somebody in the booty? I'm going to Google that. What's going on in Indiana's post offices? Hey, Sarah. Hello, hello. Hello, Shonda. All right, y'all. I think that's all. I've rambled enough. I'm going to let y'all go. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.